Or is it? Welcome to number 346. Wow. So I've been up since about 8:30. I had to wait for yesterday's one to merge. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, it's finally up. It is 11:15. For those who care. So I'm gonna make, I took all these little stickers off. That's what we doing this morning. So these little stickers that CEX put on the boxes. It sure makes sense to tell you the price, but I'm not gonna sell on these or giving them back to CEX. Oh, sorry, I was playing on it. Where's the other countries? So this actually makes total sense. I've taken them off, I'll remove them. So I haven't played the games. The Big Ten one, I can't really seem to get the grasp of completely. The Brain Training one is good, and this is obviously my favourite one. So yeah. Next we're going to change the game that's inside it. I will be going back up to City Centre on Tuesday, so I will basically just buy more. I'll buy a few more games because, they're cheap. And I will be good to go. I'm going to play some after this full clip. Yeah. See, when games are as cheap as what these were, it's like you can afford to buy a game, and if it's not that great, I mean, it was only like £2-3, so it's not like, it's not the biggest loss in the world. So yeah, that's where those go. Put the Yoda Starfighter back up. I can see getting that told that putting the Starfighter there won't work. Yeah. Should we put this on charge because I was playing for quite a bit. I don't know, that's kind of my phone. I always wanted it to have, the fullest battery it can have. Let's put that orange light. These things were famous. I remember them. The Nintendo DS's were well known for having an excellent battery life. So yeah. I don't really know what else I'm doing right now. I am working as the ship boss. In fact, I'm working the next 3 nights, so yay. That's such fun for me. Yeah. Other than that, I've just been watching randomly just watching or putting off videos by Most Amazing Top 10. I do need to clean up my room quite a bit. So perhaps why don't we do that? Today will not be as long as yesterday. Yesterday was like 35 minutes. I don't see this one quite getting there, but who knows, maybe I'll be proven wrong. So why don't we do some of that room cleaning? Done. Yeah, I'm pretty much. My day's been planned out for me, and I hate that. One of these other tags. 2 tags, stickers on each game. You have to the cases extremely slow. Again, I've been buying from CEX for about 7 years. Something I've gotten used to. So, one thing I'm going to film today. So I've had 2 ideas, but I'm only going to film the first one. And I'm going to do a CEX haul on the second channel, because I do that. I was thinking about announcing a failed Lego buying challenge, and I bought this yesterday, but I technically didn't, because I said £15 a month. And I only paid 10 because of my discount, so I'm not hating that. band's not full, and no way it hurts. Now part of me is dumb enough to think about breaking the challenge to go get more of those wonderful purple 187 volt Clone Troopers to add to the army. Because that's definitely, it's like, you seen how crazy I went with the 501st Legion. I want to do something similar with the 187th. But yeah. So I'm gonna play some more Mario games. I don't even know if I'm CE yet. Like maybe order 1 or 2 offline. Online. I don't know. Tempting. I've got the money there. Plus, it'll be helpful when I'm in Edinburgh for like over a week. You know, if I ever do get bored of some freaking sort of attend, even when I'm on the bus. So yeah. Anyway, that's the start of today's vlog. See you later. It's 5 to 1, so basically, you know, we're leaving in a couple hours or so. So let's watch renovation. Should have continued my list thing, so I've finished up to the end of 2015. Fix that to the. You know, it's my handwriting is absolute shit. I'm sorry, but there's something wrong with it. So yeah. Even played some Nintendo. I may even play another match or so. Just messing with all the different sports and stuff on the Mario and Sonic Winter Olympics. No, I'm so happy about this. I've been a lot of fun with it. Because I do win menu stuff, but plus, it turns out some of the stylus isn't just for tapping buttons. It actually can be used in certain games. So, well, it can be used in the games as well as the menus. So. Start up this game. I've remembered all the different kind of events I've played. I've mainly noticed you use the stick when you're doing the skiing. But again, I've not touched all the events yet. I'm still just messing about. Yeah, it says old to date. See, you got skiing. It's got quite good. You got skiing, skating, snowboard, bog slide, ice hockey, curling. Well, I'm not sure how you say that one. Biathlon, I think that is, yeah. And then you got the lunge. Do you know what? I'm going to try the lunge. Put the stylus back in, but we'll go for shadow. You use the buttons to play, right? So I think that means I can slide this back under. So I've not actually tried this one yet, so see when I'm done trying it. I did not find that to be much fun, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, first time trying it, maybe I got it wrong. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to watch more others soon, and I'll take that time for dishes, and then it's showering, and then I've got pot noodle over there, doing this thing, getting ready for eating. But yeah, so I'll probably see you guys one more time before I go off. Right, it's 1:30, or just come up for that. So I'm just getting ready to go for a shower. Got my work uniform. So I've one of those days where it's not that I don't want to go to work. It's like I don't mind. It's just I know I've got diet tonight, which never really goes well. It's not something particular. Like I've been dreading it since I think Thursday. No, since Tuesday, because Tuesday she gets fucking pissed me off. No, it's the fact that brother's in the room playing Fortnite. I'm gonna put you down while I talk. Screw it, I'm gonna go and stay over Rubik's Cube. Yeah, so it's gonna be a shit show, and then we're gonna get fucking. She just doesn't know how to do her fucking job, that's just what it is. It's clear and simple. But yeah, so I've done the dishes. I've pointed off, still not used that. Let's check on that. Do you want? That's fine. I'll have that one to come out. Yeah, it's been sitting a hot while. My ball brother got upset because I wouldn't let him touch that. He didn't touch this. Right, it might sound cruel to some of you. Right, but here's my reasoning. He argues it's the same thing as a Switch, when obviously they're similar. You know, the idea is, you know, they're both handheld consoles. Here's the difference. His Switch is bigger, stronger, has an OLED screen that doesn't have anything like that. And he likes to throw his stuff down, so I have the fear of him playing with that, honestly. But no, it's like, I like this more than the Switch because the Switch doesn't fit in your pocket. That does. So yeah, anyway, I might just quit this quick on so I can give you a bit talking when I come out the shower. I'm away for mine. I'll see you guys. Do you want to know? I'll just cut camera. I'll see you guys right before I leave, which is like 2 hours. Feet. Anyway, I need to get ready to go. It's just about to click over at 1/2 past. So I need to just grab everything that I need for work. I just checked the work schedule, so I'm working tonight, tomorrow and Monday. Tonight and tomorrow are fucking both Diane shifts. Monday is an errand shift, but I don't want to do 2 nights of fucking Diane. Honestly, I want to fucking blow my brains out. And tonight there's barely anyone in, so fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna go around and grab what I need to do, and the next clip will be outside of this house. And with that, I'm off to work. See you in any random pieces of footage I may or may not get. People are arguing out in the street because of course they are. So it's 5 minutes past 11. I'm also home. The door's open. I don't usually record. My brothers are just sleeping in the room. My dad's going to go pick up my stepmom. So yeah, let's shut the door a little bit over more. Not fully, enough so I can hear. But yeah, I've been back since like, what, 1/4 and was watching a thing about how there's a theory that next year we're going to see the return of the Lego Star Wars Republic gunship, which this one is from 2013, which was the last time they made a gunship. And it retired in 2014, so 8 years without a gunship, so it's about time they hopped back up on that set and got a new one out. Because the theory is that every year that they've done an AT-ATE, they've done a gunship, or they've done one within a year of each other. So we're getting AT-ATE this summer, so hopefully we get a new gunship. I don't know if I'd buy it. It would have to be really good in order for me to want to like it. Would have to be better than this one. And this one from 2013 is considered the peak. Yeah, I just cut the camera there. I was checking on my little sister. But I have the greatest news, or one of the best things I'm ever going to announce on this channel. That boss, the one that tends to think that verbal abuse and bullying in the workplace is an acceptable form of workplace conduct, is actually leaving. Yeah, she's not getting fired, right? She's actually going to another job. She's now going to work in a chain store called 101, which is like a kind of a convenience store in the UK. No, I have a big starburst all over the bed. Let me deal with that. But yeah, so she's moving. Her job in a contract with B&M runs out, or like a 2 week notice. She leaves on the 3rd of June, but my last shift with her is tomorrow, either tonight. So tomorrow, last time I'll ever have to see or deal or tolerate with that fucking intolerant fat cow. So excuse my French, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I walked into work, right, and my friend Russell, who likes to play jokes, well, not play jokes, but likes to tell me a lot of white lie or mess with people. Like, here, do you know Diane's leaving? I'm like, oh, ha, Russell, because he tried telling us that a week ago that he was quitting when he wasn't. So, yeah. And then at the start of the shift, she turned around to everybody and went, guys, I've got an announcement to make. And she looked at us as if to go, right, you're meant to show your empathy here. Not one person in that staff room gave a fuck. Like, bitch, please, I never like you. You bill us. And it was funny, right, in this other way as well. Because she kept going, it's not the store that's making her leave, it's a personal choice. It's like, the amount of times she tried to convince, as if she was trying to convince us it wasn't a decision she had made based on the way the store treats her. So it was just, I found it funny. And you know what, they'll probably take them a while to find a replacement staff member, given that only today she's handing in the 2 week notice. So when I come back from my holiday, there'll probably be a replacement. If not, they'll probably get one of the other 2 managers or so, whoever, basically just to take over. But, you know, they've got enough people in there. Well, they've not got the correct amount of managers, but they've got enough to kind of sustain them just now, so they should be okay to a certain point. I need to go check on her. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about her coughing in there, so yeah. But no, I'm ecstatic about this news. I genuinely can't believe that that's happening. I'm somebody to pinch me or for the entire workplace to go, psych! And I just realised how long because I'm using the computer. How dusty this mouse is, look. Oh, I'm not even that damn. I've been thinking about selling this because I'd rarely ever use it and buying a laptop, but then the laptop will become something I'll rarely ever use, so yeah, that's not really a good thing. But yeah, so not much. Tell you, I've been trying to talk myself out of doing something, right? So I'm going up the city centre again on Tuesday, right? So I'm trying to get a couple more Nintendo DS games because I'm liking the feel of the Ben 10 one's a bit confusing. The brain training is quite good. And the Mario and Sonic Winter Olympic games, or Olympic Winter games is quite good if you want to call it. Let's put the Nintendo DS back there. Part of my brain's like, do you know what, you got this one for £10, obviously I couldn't get another one that cheap. This is meant to be a £35 set. The only reason I got this for 10 is because I used up my Lego points on my Lego card. But my plan is to try and go up the Lego store at least once a month from now on. Because I want to try and build up some points on that card. That wouldn't be too bad. Plus build up my army. See, I think I don't really make that much purchases in the Lego store. That's why there's like, in the last sort of 5 years, I've only ever built up £25 worth of points, which got me 25 quid off that set. I suppose I don't really think I've really spent that much ever in the store. Like, I think £40 is probably the most I've ever spent, if that. I plan to go though. See, most of the sets I buy are like retro ones, like these, or just ones off the internet, and like things like 501st battle packs I found in other stores. But no, I plan to go up there at least once a month now and save up those points. Plus, when I buy the ATTE when it comes out, that will definitely jack up a lot of points on there. See, I'm going to try and figure out when they're doing, or I'm going to look at when they're doing the double VIP points and then go. That's kind of my plan. Yeah. But no, I don't think I'll buy those, but I want to buy some more Clone Army stuff. I think it's safe to say I failed the Lego buying challenge at this point. I just don't feel like announcing it yet on my own channel, but want to buy some of the Conspire minifigure packs, although I really want more of the 187th purple Clone Troopers. The problem with getting more of those, fortunately, is it's like they're like £10 each, and I can't really justify buying more of those until they... Maybe they'll never go down below £10, but... Yeah. I don't know if that Legion will ever get as big as the 501st Legion has, but... time will tell. Also, I think I'm going to bring that down to here. I'm going to try and reorganise my Republic stuff, which is this section here. Just gives me something to do. I did eat, by the way. I had like McDonald's like out at my work. But I'm going to go get a drink, and then I'm going to take all this Republic stuff off and work on it. Two things. I got a drink. I also realised that I should probably close the door on the latch. Two things. The drink, obviously, I got that. All those dishes have just been left in a fucking pile, which is fun. But no, I'm going to phone ahead the Lego store on Monday, because that's what the employee told me to try and reserve at least one or two of those Lego Star Wars Clone Trooper minifigure packs, because I want them. At least two of them. You can tell that, obviously, see last year's army. Between 2021 and 2022, I only added 2 Clone Troopers, right? The red Captain Clone Trooper there, and that pilot there. But what have I added since filming? So I filmed my Clone Army video, it went up on May 4th. So since May 4th, I have gotten 6 regular 501st clones, 2 of the jet ones, 2 regular 187th and a 187th airborne troopers. So, do you know what? That's 11 clone troopers added to it so far, and it ain't hurting. So I'm going to take all my Republic stuff, plus this shelf is a bit random. The random stuff will go up there, because I'd rather these 2 shelves are purely for the Republic. So, I'll take everything off. So not all of this is Republic. There's some of the stuff that was just on that shelf. So that shelf was a bit randomised, because it primarily has like my Clone Army on it. And the top shelf was Republic anyway, but I'm going to have Republic ground forces kind of here, or as best I can do anyway. And here will be the ships again. I probably won't fit them all on, but I want to see what I come up with. See, I could fit all my clones on one base plate, but it looks kind of messy like that, Joe. Well, this doesn't look the best either, but see, if I have to compact it, I don't mind doing so. So, yeah, I'm going to mess about with this. So, yeah, it's become clear I need to put all the clones onto that one base plate, so I'm going to remove this, put all the clones into a pile. I'll leave the base plate on, right? But basically, I'll leave all the figures off. It's like I'm going to have everything go up to where the base plate would start, and then take the base plate off, put the minifigures on, and go from there. Yeah, I made the smart decision there. So that'll be where the army goes. It will be more compacted. There it is there. It doesn't look as big when it's like that. Trust me, it's a decent size. So then I need to do the ships part of it. I might take that off of there, because it was on top of the Nintendo games, but yeah. And it doesn't look too bad. It's kind of cool. It's 2017. I should probably have that one first, but I like the bigger one here. I just really, really love this set, even though people go, it's inaccurate. I still love it though. So what am I doing with the spaceships? So, since I've got these pointing that way, I've got these starfighters pointing that way, it looks less cluttered, and I really do like this. You know, obviously I have another 4 sets of these walkers. 2 have never been built, the other ones are just in a box. Yeah, 8 of these walkers are not going on that shelf. I'd rather have the tanks, and I like all the speeders, got that little tank back that looks brilliant, as does this. So I'm going to remove this base plate, and next time you see it, it'll be covered in clones. So I'm just working on this. See, I don't want to do it the way I usually do it. I'm trying to find a cool way to do it on just one base plate. Anyway, it's currently 20 to 12, so see you in a while. So it's 1:10 in the morning. Here's what the entire thing looks like, all finished. No, I didn't just finish it. But yeah, this is the look of the Clone Army now. So it almost covers this base plate. So even though this plate I had to take off it. So even though this had to be removed, I think eventually I might have to bring this back out. Although, to be fair, given that when I filmed my cone army video, I only had 63 cones, given I've added 11 cone troopers plus a tank, I'm already doing a little bit into next year's total, so not too bad. I will add a few more, but I'll probably slow down come the end of the summer. So yeah, I've not put any of these sets on that shelf yet, so let me just do that for quickness. In fact, I'm going to clear the whole bed. There it goes, clear. I tell you one thing though, I really want to put these two guys. These are my, three of them. More so the regular one with those just look cool. So, like, the printing on the helmets is the same as the 2014 Shock Trooper, so I like it for that. I mean, the airborne looking one, which Lego calls a commander, is cool, but these two I want more of. You know, at least 8 of those guys. I don't know if I'd go 501st levels of buying them, but who knows. So now I'm about to give a shot with that thing turning. I think it's safe to say I'm giving random close-ups of everything. So when I came back, I've actually been given good friends here. 2 cheeseburgers, so I'm not complaining about that. But yeah, very happy right now, especially with that shelf set up. I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna sit for a bit and try and find more 187 cones. I'm wanting an army of those guys. Plus at some point I'd like to do a mock, if you know that is another community. Because I've done a couple using the Bible first, but I'd like a really big Mace Windu squad, because for those of you, I've talked about these guys the last couple of days and how much I love them, but I will show off the Windu, by the way. It comes in this set. You can see he came in that set there with the purple ones. Look at the print on the arm. That's quite cool. But you see all come with buttons and everything. This is what focus again. But anyway, this is a really cool minifigure. He's not on display with the army because, you know, I typically don't put Jedi up with mine, but I might put the Jedi back, and if so, you know, he would go right there along with the purple ones. But yeah, for now he stays in the Clone Wars drawer. Again, I really want to buy another one of these. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, and this time I'm gonna set the merch.